Your feelings can be loud, overwhelming, and so convincing that they seem like absolute truth. But feelings are not facts. They're fleeting, unpredictable reactions to how we interpret the world around us. One moment you might feel like everything is going well, and the next, a single thought can spiral into fear, anxiety, or despair. The Stoics understood this deeply. They knew that unchecked emotions could deceive even the wisest mind, clouding judgment and weakening inner strength. That's why they built their philosophy around the power of reason, not emotion. Because if you let your feelings define you, they will control you. But if you learn to pause, question, and examine them like a Stoic, you reclaim control of your life. When fear tells you you're not good enough, or sadness whispers that you'll never be happy again, the Stoic inside you speaks with calm clarity, reminding you that these are only passing thoughts, not eternal truths. Every time you believe a feeling without examining it, you lose a piece of your power. You begin to chase approval to feel worthy, or run from discomfort to feel safe. But the truth is, the more you run from emotions, the more they control you. Stoicism flips that idea. It teaches you to stand still, to observe the storm within without judgment or panic. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself not because he had all the answers, but because he needed daily reminders that the mind must rule over the heart, not through coldness, but through wisdom. He faced betrayal, death, pressure, and heartbreak, but he kept returning to reason. He reminded himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wasn't just a nice quote. It was his survival guide, and it could be yours too. Most of what we feel is shaped by our expectations, our past wounds, and our imagined fears. When you feel anxious, it's often not about what's happening now. It's about what might happen. When you feel anger, it's often about an expectation that wasn't met. And when you feel hopeless, it's usually because you believed a lie that things will never get better. Stoicism trains you to ask, is this real, or is it just a story my mind is telling me? Is this feeling helping me become stronger, or is it pulling me down into victimhood? The answers don't always come quickly, but the act of asking these questions, that's where your transformation begins. You can't stop feelings from coming. No one can, but you can stop them from taking over your life. Stoics don't suppress emotions. They rise above them. They feel them fully, but they don't let them dictate their behavior. Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." That one line is a mirror to modern life. So much of our suffering isn't about what is. It's about what we think might be. And when you become aware of that difference, you start taking your power back. You stop being led by fear. You stop being crushed by sadness. You stop reacting to life like a puppet on emotional strings, and start living with intention, clarity, and strength. The world won't stop throwing chaos at you. People will disappoint you. Plans will fall apart. Pain will come. But Stoicism gives you the inner armor to face it all. It gives you the power to say, this hurts, but it doesn't control me. This scares me, but I won't run. This confuses me, but I will remain calm. That's the real gift of Stoicism. Not a life without feelings, but a life where feelings are understood, managed, and used as a compass, not as a cage. You'll still feel fear, but it won't stop you. You'll still feel sadness, but it won't define you. You'll still feel anger, but it won't make you unwise. You're not weak because you feel. You're human, but you become strong when you refuse to blindly obey those feelings. You become powerful when you sit in silence with your pain and still choose discipline. You become free when you stop believing every thought that enters your mind. That's what Stoicism teaches. That real peace isn't found in changing the world or avoiding discomfort. It's found in changing how you respond to your emotions. And that change is available to you right now, in this very moment. You don't need permission, a special degree, or a perfect past. All you need is the willingness to pause, breathe, and ask, is this feeling helping me live better? If the answer is no, then let it pass. Let it move through you like a cloud in the sky. And then step forward with strength, because you're not your emotions. You are the master of them. And once you realize that no feeling, not even the loudest, scariest one, can ever control you again,